Hello everyone, welcome to basically the last video on the channel for 2017. So this is the final video, which is basically a video summing up the whole entire year on the channel in a brief way and talking about basically what we did do, what we're going to do in the future as well, and yeah, well, thank you guys really, and so on. So there you go. But first of all, I do have to honestly say thank you to everyone, old and new, for subscribers and viewers, and even sharers alike, for showing your support to my channel this year. It has been overwhelmingly great. It's been positive as hell. I mean, last year, back in 2016 now, was great, and believe me, it was good. But this year has been even better than last year. It's been overwhelmingly better. And I mean, it's great. I can't thank everybody enough for all the support that you've done for this channel, and I appreciate it. Nobody's complained at any point about this channel either, and that is brilliant as well. I'm so happy to see that. And it's nice to actually have a chat with all you guys as well every once in a while. It's cool to interact with my viewers and subscribers. I like it, so thank you, all of you. Truly, thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of that. It really means a lot to me. It really does. And I know that we've had our mixed views this year. I know to start with, at the beginning of the year, when I had Pete Ashdown, as some of you might remember, on the channel, it was a bit mixed. Some people weren't too sure about him being on the channel at first. Some people were a bit objective to it. Some people were quite happy about it. Some people were really like, oh, this would work quite well, the two of them together. They joke around a lot and that. And it was mixed, but I feel like later on down the line, people began to sort of accept him a bit more. I can understand why people would do that. I mean, it's almost like, effectively, not that I'm calling Pete an alien here or anything, but it's almost like having an alien kind of appear on your channel and go, "What's up? I'm the new version of, like, me." And yeah, well, I can see why people would object to that. So fair enough, I suppose. And I completely see why some people were a bit upset about it. I know that some people are upset about the fact that they felt that Pete stole the show and the channel a little bit as well, rather than it seeming like it was my channel and me a lot. It seemed a bit like him, and yeah, I can see that as well. But I mean, obviously I was the one that had control over the whole entire thing and everything, so I was more in control the whole time. Anyway, yeah, but we had him at the beginning of the year, and in my opinion, I think overall it was good. I enjoyed having Pete on the channel, and we did some great videos together. We've done some great series together. Obviously, I'm still uploading those series onto the channel. I'm so sorry that those still haven't been uploaded by the end of this year. It's been a bit slow, but you know, they're coming, and they will go up, all of them. But hopefully in 2018, so probably quite soon actually, I'll be able to meet up with Pete and start doing a few videos with him again, and we'll start carrying on the series that we did do, and also starting new ones together and doing things, and also being the new flat of mine as well, which would be great. So I'm going to be quite happy with that, and I'll be looking forward to it. I must say, it's been a little harder trying to record with Pete though, because well, I'm busy with uni stuff as of late, and obviously he's busy with all of his different jobs now. So there you go. If you did want to check out Pete's channel as well, in case you haven't watched any of his stuff or seen who he is, I will link his channel down in the description of this video, so you guys can just go down there, click it, and go straight to it. He hasn't uploaded anything for quite a while now, but he is working full time a lot now, so as a result he doesn't really have that much time to do so. So he hasn't really put anything new up, but he has done a few things in the past, and I think you might like them, you might not, you might, who knows. And of course, if you want to see anything that I've done with Pete, then you can look at my channel and just search up things that I've done with him in the past. And there's a couple of things like Resident Evil 7, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. There's a couple of different things that I've done with them in the past. But yeah, you'll find them. Don't worry, you'll find them. So yeah, there's that. Of course, at the beginning of the year, we also had a little bit of a problem with the whole mic setup. I was still using my headset back then, and it was starting to break, which was really unfortunate. I'm not happy about that. But anyway, it was starting to break and not working as well as it should have done. So in the end, I had to move over to this camera, and I bought this camera mostly because I wanted it for like the whole face point of view, because the original camera we were using was a bit blurry, and yeah, it didn't look very nice. So well, you know, we got the new camera in, which is this one you're looking at now, which really looks much better in quality wise. And yeah, well, we got this camera, we started using this, and of course I tried to use the microphone feature on this camera. Oh boy, and that's when the headset, by the way, was completely broken to the point of it was unusable. And it was a dark time on the channel when I switched to this headset, to this camera as microphone. It was dreadful. It was absolutely dreadful, and I'm so sorry that I put you all through that in like the middle, just before summer, and a bit of summer actually, making you listen to me through the camera. It was god awful. It really was. It worked brilliantly for like the first couple of days, and it actually sounded quite good, but it just went into just crap, actual crap after 4 days, and I don't know why, but it did. I wasn't happy with it, but I did want to give you guys videos, and despite the horrible voice, I still wanted to give you guys videos, so that's what I did, and I was not happy about it, I might add, and I know people were really objecting to it and really didn't like it, and yeah, we had quite a dark patch there, and I appreciate that, but of course, when I got some reasonable funding in that throughout the summer, I went and bought the Blue Yeti, which was honestly one of the most worthwhile purchases I've ever made. It's a brilliant microphone, honestly brilliant. I love this thing. I use it for everything now, basically. It's great. It's honestly the best thing ever. And obviously I'm using that to talk to you now, and I've used it on other videos throughout the summer onwards. And the quality's been great of my voice and that coming through, and I know that people really like me using the Blue Yeti and think it's absolutely awesome. So yeah, no, seriously, I'm really pleased with the purchase of the Blue Yeti, and I know that you guys are happy with it as well. So I'm glad that we got all that sorted out in like the middle / late summer, and we got a good piece of hardware to use to you know, properly communicate with you guys, if you like, and then actually do proper videos. Yeah, no. All hardware sorted out this year, and it's been fine. We haven't had any need for anything else ever since at the moment, and I'm really happy with that. So no, it's good, and I'm pleased with that. Obviously, throughout the summer, I uploaded videos for you guys as well. A lot of people were quite happy with that. There was a big mix of different games throughout the summer, and I know lots of people like to watch one thing, lots of people like to watch the other, and so on and so forth. And of course, I did my Easter egg runs to Call of Duty Zombies, and in particular Zombie Chronicles, which we all know came out this year, and other Easter eggs and stuff for, you know, Black Ops 3 Zombies and so on, with the other guys that I'm friends with at uni, and we did that throughout the summer, and I uploaded a lot of that for you, and also guides on some of them, and yeah, those were quite well received by people, and everyone was kind of happy to see them. So yeah, there you go. It was good fun doing all that as well. I actually quite enjoyed it, so yeah, it was a win-win in some ways. Of course, there are still more videos of that to come, and actual guides that still need to be properly made and so on, but they're coming in time. They're very long to make, those guides, I might add. Anyway, yeah, and the videos, appreciate everybody me in regards when we get, everyone's been selection, no knowing about wanting to take you nice to actually like to, of course nobody complained take you like or anything, just see it, and that's great. So happy that I did that, and obviously yeah, you guys, it's know that you guys me this year for myself become a lot more to do, and as a result I haven't had time to sit down and do and most videos that you put up this year from mid-September, most of them have been videos in and I know need to go up at some point. A lot of them don't have me talking and that and the me, which is a shame, but you know they need to go up in my opinion. I want them to go up, so better now than really. They're already there, I need to upload them, and it's good that that can be done. Of course there have been other reasons why I haven't later on, well, two of them are cool reasons as well, which we kind of had throughout the whole of this year really, one of those medical problems anyway, and yeah, it's got in the way a lot, but it hasn't got in the way quite as much as it has of the late part of this year, and of course if you what's me from like you like VR's being able to, and it has become a problem, but still working around it, doing what I can, the word I can, and making it work really. Of course I want to sit down and do lots of YouTube stuff for you guys, I really do, and I want to carry on with series that still aren't done, and obviously do new series of this, and I will do that, and I am going to do that. That is carry on doing that sort of thing, and I will make sure that you guys as well as still need to be, but you get me, I don't have as much time as I'm at the moment. Maybe finish them, then I might get a bit of time to do, but for the time it's going to be a bit, you know, it's maybe we'll be record in there, but it won't be long, I know. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty much me up the whole of the year in a nutshell. I did get a question to address. It was, why is Resident Evil 5 appeared on the channel like in a big form? Right, so I want to address that actually. So, Resident Evil 5, if you remember series, I started Winch, who you guys might also episode came back to go and do things, and of course I was like, okay, I only have one episode. I had to finish with Remind and wanted to. I didn't own and putting one with a bit like feel right. The AI, to be honest. In the end, we both found the time to sit down and play the whole entire game, and yeah, well, I recorded it as a result. Of course, at the time, I wasn't feeling in a nice form of myself, which is why there was no voice in the later on ones, and there's only voice in one episode, so sorry about that. But yeah, there is a reason for the lack of voice. And of course Winches wasn't recorded either, but you know there was a reason for it, and it had to be done in my opinion, so there you go. Obviously there will be videos with me and Winch again in the future, and they'll probably have voice in them, to be honest. I'm sure they will. It kind of depends how I do, if you like. I don't really want to go into lots of specifics about it, but yeah, it depends on my attitude, if you like, and we'll just have to see how it goes. But yes, that's why it's up, and I'm glad it's up. I'm glad it's finished and up for you. It makes me happy, but there you go. Yeah, so next year we're going to carry on with the rest of the videos that we haven't done. We're going to bring out some new videos of new games and that we haven't done, and that we will do. Obviously I'll be taking requests from you guys next year, so feel free to put them in the description of this video. I'm happy to hear them. Well, I probably won't do them all, but you know, I'll have a look at them. Also, to address on the channel now, I officially now own a VR headset, which means you will, I'm not sure precisely when yet, but you will see some VR gameplay, and obviously you'll see me probably looking like a complete idiot around the room while playing the VR headset. But yes, you're going to see some VR games and gameplay coming up onto the channel, which will be awesome. I'm really happy that that will be the case and that we've got that. So yeah, that'll be exciting, and I'm hoping that people will enjoy that. And yeah, we might even see Resident Evil 7 on here again in VR. We'll see. But yeah, so yeah, well, we got that for the future, and that'll be quite exciting. I'm looking forward to it, and actually, I'm kind of enjoying the VR experience a little bit. It's kind of fun. I must clarify that it is very fun. But yeah, there you go. There's obviously going to be lots of different bits and bobs, and I kind of like to keep surprises for people for what they get to see in the future. So I'm going to keep it a surprise. But I think to really sum up the end of the video here, if it wasn't for any of you, all of you, viewers, subscribers, sharers, everyone basically alike, if it wasn't for you, this channel wouldn't be where it is today. It probably wouldn't even exist, to be quite frank. Honestly, the support and everything that you've given to the channel over the couple of years that it's been around now has been overwhelmingly positive, and it's incredible. It really is incredible. When I started YouTube, I was just going to do it for a bit of fun, and I was like, nah, might as well throw these up. Maybe they'll be, somewhat popular. And they were more popular than I was ever expecting them to honestly be, those videos in the past. And then it sort of made me think, okay, maybe this has actually become quite a big, important thing now. Maybe I should take this more seriously. And I did. And, it's got bigger ever since. Well, it's because of you guys, you basically fueled the fire to make the channel what it is, and I'm glad that that's the case, and I'm kind of glad that you guys have supported it for as long as you have. It's incredible, it's an amazing thing, and I truly appreciate it, so thank you so much. And of course, I hope I can carry on to entertaining you and, giving you what you want for the future. I really do. And yeah, that's that. Obviously, I have to say at the end here, because people ask, now that it's the Christmas holidays, why haven't I done any videos of me talking and that, and uploaded them? There's one reason behind that, one reason. I had my wisdom teeth cut out, and unfortunately, as a result of that, to get a tiny bit of an infection, kind of in the bottom of the gum and stuff, and the jaw also got a bit locked and stuff. And it kind of made it difficult to not only talk, but it's obviously difficult to eat and things as well. It was difficult to sit down and talk for a long period of time and stuff, so I was sort of like, yeah, I can't really do YouTube at the moment very easily. So I don't think I didn't do it because I didn't want to. I actually did really want to. It's like the perfect free time to do it, but I genuinely could not do it because it was too painful to do it. So that's the reason why. And I thought I'd tell you that because some people were asking. So now you have your answer. Anyhow, that's that. So I'm going to leave it here, or else it's going to be a very long video. It was just a sort of thing to say thank you really to everyone and give you a brief update on the channel. Also, I hope everyone has a happy new year, and we'll see what we do when we move on together into 2018. I'm sure it'll be an exciting year. And hopefully we'll have some old people, like old faces like Pete and Winch return to the channel. I'm sure we will. We might even have some new ones. That would be good too, eh? Alright, thank you again to everyone, and I'm going to leave it there. So, from me, have a happy new year, and I'll see you in 2018. So, see you then everyone. Bye.